Yes, welcome once again. This is Video Learning Uganda, and today we are looking at mathematics for ordinary level, and we want to particularly look at this senior 2 work of profit and loss. Remember, this is under commercial arithmetic, or you can call it business mathematics, where we look at profit and loss. And under this, when you were in senior 1, this is a level of senior 2, but in senior 1 you had about some of these words like profit and loss. Even in primary, this is not the first time you are having to listen or to get to this word profit or loss. Now we need to recall other two important terms, that is buying price, or what you can call the cost price, and the selling price. Profit or loss may be calculated in the following ways. This is not the first time you are having to calculate profit and loss, but now we are into secondary level. We need to learn and rehearse and then be able to answer the questions that can come under this topic in the final examinations of UCE. So we can calculate profit or loss as follows. Profit is selling price minus buying price, or if given in percentage, get percentage profit times the buying price. Remember, buying price is the same as cost price. And then loss is buying price, because when you make a loss, it means you bought it at a higher price and then now you are selling it at lower cost. So loss is buying price or the cost price minus selling price, or percentage loss times the buying price. As simple as that. So those two ways can lead you to our first example, and then we see how we can apply them in the calculation of loss, percentage loss, selling price or cost price, whatever they're asking. Let's see our first question. Our first question is: a hardware dealer bought a wheelbarrow for 60,000 shillings and it sold it at a profit of 25%. So he made a profit of 25%. Find his actual profit and the selling price. So we shall go back to our formula and go straight to the answer, and we see that our profit, the profit will be the percentage profit, which is 25, times the buying price, which is the cost price, the money the hardware dealer used to buy it from the manufacturer. That is the 60,000 shillings. So when you apply your mathematics there, 25 out of 100 times 60,000 shillings would give you 15,000 shillings. That is profit. Now they want you also to get the selling price. Now selling price, let's first partition our board here. And then the selling price is now what you bought with the hardware dealer, what the hardware dealer used to buy, that was 60,000 shillings, plus the profit he made. So we shall get buying price plus profit, and then 60 plus 15,000 to give us the selling price of 75,000 shillings. As easy as that. That is how people make business. Profitable business. Remember, in business, there is not only profit. You may look at profit, that is the most desirable, but sometimes there are losses. So we look at profit and loss. That is our first example. Hope you have finished writing it. Allow me clean the board, and then we get to example 2. Now, example 2 reads as follows. Musa bought a radio at 195,000 shillings and later sold it at 156,000 shillings. Calculate his percentage loss. So we realize that these questions will not come in the similar way. Anything can be asked, rotating around the formula I've given you in the beginning. So this case requires percentage loss. And percentage loss is a percentage of the cost price. So do we have the cost price? That would be the issue. We have. Then we're looking at loss. Do you have the loss? No, but we can get it. Why? Because we have what Musa used to buy and what he sold it at. So we have the 195,000 shillings as the buying price or cost price, and then the 156,000 shillings as the selling price. So he really made a loss. So we shall begin straight away. Remember, in mathematics, learn to get to the point directly. There is nothing like preamble here. Get straight to the question, answer what is required. So this one, we realize that we need loss. So because you need loss, we begin by calculating loss. And loss will be the buying price minus the selling price, because it was a loss. And when you do that, 195,000 shillings minus 150,000 shillings, you get 39,000 shillings. That is the loss. But the question is not demanding for loss. It is demanding for percentage loss. So in our next stage, we now calculate percentage loss. Allow me partition our board, and then we see how to calculate percentage loss. Percentage loss will now be the loss over buying price, because I told you percentage loss, this is percentage of the buying, or what you can call the cost price, expressed as a percentage. So we multiply by 100%. So our loss, we already have it. Our buying price was 195,000 shillings. So when we do that, what do we get? 39,000 shillings over 195,000 shillings times 100%. And that gives us 20%. That is percentage loss. Hope you are with me wherever you are watching or attending this class from, and indeed enjoying it. We may need a third example. Allow me clean the board so that we can get to the third example. Example 3. Now in our example 3, we're saying find the cost price of an item that was sold at 34,500 shillings, thus making a profit of 15%. So there was percentage profit. And they're asking you to find the cost price. So we have realized that in our earlier calculations, if you followed very well, in all cases, we had cost price. Yet cost price is a basis price for our calculations under profit and loss. Therefore, if they are asking now for cost price, and we have seen that we easily use it in our calculations, we will begin by letting it be some amount. So let X be the cost price that we are looking for. And we have been given selling price. Now, if you make a profit of 15%, every item is normally 100% its original value. So whether you're now selling it at a loss or a profit, you can add the percentage you're talking of to 100%. So since it is profit, we add. If it were a loss, we would subtract. Then that percentage resulting from the addition of the cost price is what is equivalent to the selling price. So we get 115 when we add 15 to 100% of X should give us the selling price, which was 34,500 shillings. And that means 115%, that is 115 out of 100x equals 34,500. Therefore, when you simplify here, we see that x will be 34,500 times 100 over 115. And remember, we said let x be the cost price. So x will be 30,000 shillings. And that is our cost price. As you can see there, the cost price is 30,000 shillings. And we have answered. These are standard questions that can attribute to 4 marks in your examinations. With those 3 examples, you must be in position now at least to do an exercise. So our exercise is right there on the screen, and I'm leaving you with 4 numbers to attempt. All are standard questions for 4 marks. Remember, these videos can be found on YouTube. You can as well reach us on our numbers there, the official WhatsApp number 0755 1021, and then we can negotiate on how you can get these videos of Video Learning Uganda. Allow me also appreciate those who have been with us since the period of the lockdown, and we hope to continue with you even after the lockdown. Now, this is an exercise which you should be able to mark yourself, but do not hesitate asking us, raising us in case you have a problem with any of them. But for this particular exercise, the answers, the final answers, we're leaving them with you, and you can self-mark yourself and then see whether you're correct. But don't hesitate. You can reach us on WhatsApp in case you have a challenge anywhere or a query on any of our answers. Remember, Video Learning Uganda does not deal with only mathematics, neither does it deal with only ordinary level, but we have teachers for advanced level, primary level, and soon we are advancing to also tertiary institutions to have our hand right there. Otherwise, thank you very much for being a good class. This is a class of level 2 or form 2. And for now, allow me say, please don't forget, mind about staying safe. Please stay safe. This is Video Learning Uganda, and our contact is right there on the screen. Thank you for attending this class. Bye for now.